Are you interested in microcap stocks? If yes, then this video is for you. My last video on microcap stock idea was Shreya Shipping. I got very good support from my viewers in Shreya Shipping. After uploading the video, the stock was buying freeze, almost 20% upper circuit. Uh, Today I am going to present one another lucrative idea. But before start, let me mention here that the stock or stocks mentioned here are not buy, sell or hold recommendation. This video is made for knowledge sharing purpose only. If any viewer is willing to invest in the stock discussed here, check with your registered advisor and invest at your own risk. I am going to share mere the idea. Today's idea is axiscades Technologies Limited. The stock belongs to ER&D sector. ER&D means engineering, research and design sector. Yesterday the stock closed at 146. Its market cap is 555 crore. It's a micro cap company. We will discuss on the services what the company provide. The company has its core business. Uh, the core business of the company is digital services and engineering, research and designing. In the digital and industry 4.0, the company provides shop floor automation, industrial controls, robotics automation, smart process automation, cognitive automation. The company is a very big player in this particular segment in AI and ML. AI means artificial intelligence and ML is machine learning. So the company executes implement AI and ML oriented projects in factories, aerospace, predictive maintenance. The company is also into smart manufacturing. They are doing consulting, design, R&D, testing, validation, everything in the manufacturing domain. Apart from that, the company is implementing IoT, that is Internet on Things, industrial Internet on Things, uh, the smart factory production flow management. Smart factory means automation of factory production flow management, smart process automation, everything is their area of uh, service. As far as industries are concerned, the company is very well present in aerospace industries. In the aerospace domain, they are doing aircraft interiors, primary and secondary structures of aircrafts, mechanical system installation, electrical system installation within the aircraft, electrical harnessing within aircraft, manufacturing, engineering and concession, in service support, in flight entertainment and display systems. In the automotive segment, which is another very important area of the company does interior and exterior body in white, engines, powertrains, chassis systems, telematics and advanced driver assistance system, infotainment, active safety and automotive open system architecture, digital manufacturing, prototyping, cost optimization and localization. The company is also present in the naval system. So it specifies that the company is in aerospace as well as in the naval system. That's why they have a very big exposure in the uh, uh, defense domain. So in the defense services, in the naval space, the company does designing and development of hydraulic, mechanical and pneumatic equipments, advanced manufacturing services, software development for naval ships, customer services, ILS, training manual, documentation, translation, etc. They also do maintenance services, equipment substitution, control and test services, special process services, shipyard and onboard technical assistance, shipyard and onboard assembling and commissioning services, offset management. Apart from that, they are very well present in the energy domain as well. uh, the company does lots of IoT and automation oriented projects in this particular domain. Apart from that, they are also a big player in wind turbine assemblies, and apart from that, they are also present in the semiconductor platform. What they do, uh, they helps doing R&D for semiconductor development, design and testing in the platform. Apart from that, the company does product on modules, system on modules for the semiconductor industry. They gives chip support packages, board support packages, and firmware, middleware, power management, testing, all these stuffs in this particular domain. Apart from that, they are also into security, transportation, healthcare, and life sciences. So big area, but the core business is basically engineering, research and designing. And if we consider their domain, then aerospace and naval is the main area, considering defense is a uh, core area for the company. Apart from that, whatever AI, ML and automation oriented and IoT oriented industrial upgradations are there, in that part the company is doing uh, good business. Now we need to understand the rationale behind why it looks good. See, according to some industry source, R&D spend will touch USD 2.2 trillion by 2025. Digital engineering being the key driver, digital R&D is likely to grow at a CAGR of 19% in this period of time till 2025. So CAGR 19% is significantly large. So the growth in this particular R&D domain is visible. Uh, Everywhere nowadays where automation, due to this automation, heavy engineering work, R&D is a common factor. So um, industry is anticipating big growth in the R&D space, and this company is a very uh, prominent player in this niche market. Now we need to understand one thing, that as the company is in the R&D space, there are very few companies in this particular domain. Let me mention one company called Larsen Toubro Technology Services, LTTS. I had a coverage almost 4 years back on LTTS, but LTTS is relatively large, significantly big in terms of its market cap. It's a axiscade is a microcap, LTTS is a large cap. So comparison, apple to apple comparison is not possible, but still, like, the company belongs to the same domain. That is important. Next driver of growth is digital engineering spend in the automotive segment. It is said that in the automotive segment, digital engineering spend will touch USD 60 billion by 2025. That is also huge, because digital engineering is a area of application in the R&D space. Apart from that, government impetus for defense, Indian defense, Make in India program, indigenization of lots of parts which is required in the defense domain, modernization of Indian defense, which government has already started implementing, and company's presence, means axiscades presence in avionics and naval space, means they are well poised to take this opportunity. And government has also taken a measure to make India a global defense hub. So all these stuffs will augur well for the company. Now we will discuss on the financials. Let me show you the financials of the company. I will start with the annual PL. Uh, if we see last 5 years performance of the company, it's more or less stagnant between 520 to 600 uh, 20, or let's say 670. It touched 670 during March 20, but overall it is 520 to 6, let's take 670, 680. So within that range it has been hovering in last 5 years. So significant growth is not visible so far, but considering the mentioned rationale, we can anticipate that will be like significant growth will come into the top line of the company. Now we will consider the EBITDA. This year EBITDA was 70 crore, 71 crore. This is the second highest in last 5 years. This is I'm referring FY 2022, and it had a decent margin of almost 12% at the EBITDA level. And at the bottom line, the company made 25 crore in FY 2022. The highest was 30 crore in FY 20. So they maintained a 4% margin for last 3 years. Like since in 5 years, last 3 years are positive. Before that, uh, bottom line was not positive. So if we consider quarterly performance, we will see some significant uh, growth at the top line, 64% year on year during June quarter. But simultaneously we need to keep in mind that June quarter last year was COVID impacted, so that's why base was low. But overall it is maintained, like in this period of time we have seen from 100 to 190 crore revenue. Now last 3 4 quarters, which is good, last 3 quarters they are maintaining around 170 and above. 170 crore in December, March it was 192 crore, and in June 184 crore. So in recent past, some significant revenue has started flowing into the started flowing in. This is a good sign. Uh, EBITDA, they made some significantly good EBITDA in last 3 quarters: 20 crore, 29 crore, and 24 crore. And this June quarter, there was a almost twofold, more than twofold jump at the EBITDA level. EBITDA margin stood at 13%. If we consider annual, then annual margin was 12%, and quarterly margin in June it was 13%. And at the bottom line, the company made a profit of almost 13 crore in June 2022 versus 1.3 crore in June 21. Again, it was COVID impacted, we need to keep in mind. So this year on year comparison is not that important, but important thing is uh, they have crossed pre-COVID level. June 20 it was 100, no, June 20 was also COVID impacted. So this was the first wave actually, June 20. So compared to June 20 and June 21, the company is in a is better placed. Overall financial is good, was steady, I would say, and last 3 4 quarters they have started doing well. So these are the good signs for the company. Now we will check with the ratio of the company. Before that, I need to mention here, the company has made them debt free. It is almost debt free now. Only 45 lakhs of long term debt is there, which was 70 to 73 crore during 2016. and last year they are gradually basically reducing their debt. Last year it was means FY21 it was 21 crore, now it is almost nil point means 45 lakhs. So this is a very good sign. And ratio, in terms of ratio, the company as per its FY22 2022 earnings, the company is trading at 22 times of its FY 2022 earnings. The company is trading at 22 times to FY 2022 earnings. Uh, it's not that expensive. It's, I would say, in terms of its uh, opportunity size, the stock is cheap enough. And if we consider LTTS, if we compare with LTTS, what I can remember, it is trading around 37.7 x to its FY22 earnings. So compared to LTTS, although it's not a right comparison, because it's not an apple to apple, still considering LTTS being only one listed player in this particular domain, I would say the company is cheap in terms of its valuation. ROE, ROC are decent. I would not say those are very attractive, but yes, considering the opportunity size, these ratios can be very good. So this is the thing. Now let me check the valuation I have already discussed. Peer, I have mentioned LTTS, and Cyient, I would say Cyient is present only in the avionics domain, although it looks quite cheap, 17.7x to its FY22 earnings. Cyient has stock price has also performed significantly. It has bounced back significantly after a prolonged downturn, downward movement in the stock prices. It has started because there was some problem in Cyient, so it has started doing good. Uh, Recent past, there was a significant rally in the Cyient stock prices, and it is quoting at the lowest in this particular domain. But I would not say Cyient is a pure year-end player. Cyient is very well present in the avionics domain, and as avionics has started reviving, means aerospace domain has started reviving, commercial flights has started running, started flying rather. So Cyient has also revived well their financials. So although it does some sort of interior R&D related work in this particular domain, in avionics, in aerospace, um, but obviously axiscad is more similar to LTTS than Cyient, because it is a pure R&D play. So that was the thing. Considering all this, axiscad looks good to me. Now it's your choice. You have to judge, you have to do some homework to decide, uh, or let's say to take a call in this particular stock. And I would mention, check with your advisor. I am sharing only an idea. This is not a recommendation from my end. So that's it in today's video. I would request all of you to subscribe my channel and keep on watching my videos. Thank you for your valuable time.